Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. On today's video, I want to be talking about Enbridge. I had made another video on Enbridge and it was about their sustainability, their profitability, their future, and their past. Basically, I'm pretty pro Enbridge. I think they're necessary in today's economic environment. They are necessary and of vital importance to North America. Recently in the news, there's been a couple of things that made me think about Enbridge, some things that directly affect them and the environment. So this is what I want to talk about. Basically, the UN came out with a climate study and President Joe Biden was saying that we need to produce more oil. I just want to start by referencing the UN's climate report. Basically, last week the UN came out with a climate report stating that if we don't change the way that we currently pollute and the way that we currently consume, that the Earth is doomed. They are claiming that in 50 years, many parts of the planet will be uninhabitable to human life. The way we are polluting is going to be irreversible unless we change. But they did say that we can make some major changes starting now, and things do not have to get this drastic. We do not have to go into a dystopian future. And that's where things like green energy really make the biggest difference. The transition that we can make today can impact the future. We can still have a planet for our children and our children's children. One of the main reasons Joe Biden won the US presidency is that he ran on a campaign focusing on the environment. He stated that he really cares about renewable energy, the planet, all things green going forward. And well, he did just invest a lot of money in green energy, so I will give him that. And he did cancel the Keystone XL pipeline. But in sharp contrast to this, just the other day, President Biden asked OPEC to produce more oil. Now let's take a look at why and how this affects Enbridge. Biden asked for more oil production because of gas prices. Right now, the economy matters maybe more than it ever has. The Americans are printing money like it's going out of style, and most of the world is following them. Gas prices are up, and this really hurts the economic recovery effort. The economy is fragile right now, inflation is running rampant, and President Biden is putting a pause on his green energy emphasis right now to get the Americans through the day. Companies like Enbridge are even more important than they ever were right now. We are really relying on their pipelines, especially because the pipelines that are in place right now are probably the only ones that will ever exist. With the Biden administration canceling any new pipeline, it really makes the value of pipelines already in the ground ultra valuable. This is why, in my mind at least, Enbridge is more valuable now than it has ever been. This is a great company to hold. There will not be more pipelines. The ones we have now need to be maintained and be held in high regard because they are very important to our economic future. In the comment section of my last Enbridge video, a couple people were pointing out things like that there's a lot of protests against Enbridge's Line 3, and that the governor of Michigan really wanted to shut it down. Well, I understand this, but the actions of the President of the United States clearly tell me the importance of Enbridge. It clearly tells me about Line 3's place in the economy. It is 100% necessary. It will not be shut down. The economic recovery is in full effect right now, and we really need companies like Enbridge to support it. If Line 3 gets shut down, the price of gasoline is going to skyrocket, and at this crucial time in human history, this is not going to be okay. The president is not going to okay any type of shutdown. The governor doesn't have the authority, and people protesting will not influence this. I just want to preface that with saying that I am pro-environment. I do care. I want oil consumption to go down. I just think it needs to go down slowly, okay? And so does Enbridge. They do care about green energy. They do care about the planet. They've invested a ton of money into green energy. More, in fact, than a lot of these 100% pure green energy play companies. It's just Enbridge has more money. So to scale, when you see that only 5% of Enbridge's profits are coming from green, and you compare it to smaller companies where 100% of their profits are coming from green energy, you think, oh, well, that other company is doing a lot more. They care a lot more about the environment. Well, Enbridge actually invested more money. It's just, everything is to scale. I hope this video has illustrated why Enbridge is important, why I invest in it, and I think it has a place in everyone's portfolio, to be honest with you. The economics of the day, the situations that we're in now, it just shows the importance of Enbridge going forward in the future. I know a lot of people don't like this company. They dislike the whole pipeline industry, and I understand it, I respect it, okay? But I hope I've illustrated that Enbridge does care about green renewables. They have stated that they're trying to achieve net zero emissions by 2050. They're making steps, they're making strides, but they're very important to our society today. I hope you guys like this video. Throw me a like and subscribe if you did. Let me know if I've changed your mind on Enbridge, if you hate it, if you love it. All the best, guys. I'll see you in the next video.